several full moons for Kelly on her birthday.
Well, hey, this weekend's forecast is looking just lovely.
It is. Yeah, we are expecting some great conditions for the 4th and all the activities going on. We have the St. Paul Rodeo, the Waterfront Blues Fest. It is just summertime in full swing, and our temperatures will move back down towards an ideal range. No more excessive heat for us when we've been sitting close to the mid-90s since about Sunday. So nice to see some cooler days ahead. Your Pet Walk forecast. Say good morning to this pair. This is Dee Dee and Daisy. Marissa, thank you for sending in the shot. You can send your photos to KOIN.com/petwalkforecast. I'll share one every morning. But today we will see some patchy clouds out, a cooler morning, likely in the upper 50s to lower 60s these next few hours, and our afternoon back in the upper 70s. So still a touch warm for some folks and pups out there this afternoon. So make sure you have that water with you. There's your look actually out in Canby, not the Stoller Winery, where we're sitting at 51 degrees, but a beautiful shot there. You can see Mount Hood in the back. We have those patchy clouds that are out and up high over the area. Morning clouds for the coastline out there too, and some cruising right over the Cascades. But it's a pretty quiet look on the satellite and radar right now, at least compared to yesterday, where we had thunderstorms revving up in the southern parts of the state at this point in our morning yesterday. A few showers out to Idaho. Now we are still pulling in some mid-level moisture from California down in Arizona. We're seeing that moisture streaming towards the east sides of the state, and through the afternoon as we build up some heat, that moisture with the heat could rev up some thunderstorms, and there is now a marginal chance for severe storms towards the east sides of the state here, where some of these isolated storms could hold some damaging weather like stronger winds, maybe above 60 miles per hour, some larger hail. So again, some tumultuous stormy weather out there today within some of those storms. And we could also see abundant lightning. So there are red flag warnings across the central parts of the state. Same for out in the gorge for these thunderstorms, where that abundant lightning could spark some new wildfires. So hopefully not. We'll keep watching that throughout the day today. Those storms are moving right over some very brushy and drier parts of the state. But here's our futurecast. Not seeing much rainfall. I think we're staying dry for at least the next week or so in Portland. We'll see some morning clouds still out there. Those back off. Lots of sunshine across areas of western Oregon. And there's a peek at those thunderstorms that start to rev up into the afternoon and early evening, right towards portions of Harney, Malheur counties and the east sides of the state. Now we'll repeat this weather tomorrow. A few patchy morning clouds. We're back to afternoon sun. Those thunderstorms revving up again through eastern Oregon. Our weather here is just on repeat today through about Friday. This goes for the coast too. So likely seeing that morning fog, maybe some drizzle and clouds before a mostly cloudy afternoon, back in the low to mid 60s. In Portland will likely hover in the upper 70s, maybe some pockets hitting 80 degrees today, but we are relatively cooler than we have been the last few days. Still a nice summery pattern out there. And again, this repeats as we head towards the 4th of July. Here's that July 4th forecast. And again, we're likely in the upper 70s up and down the Willamette Valley, the 60s for the coast, and still seeing a bit of heat out towards the gorge there, maybe in the lower 80s. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures now near normal in the upper 70s. That will still feel warm under mostly sunny skies and dry weather. Notice how we get to Sunday and through early next week, our temperatures might start to spike again back towards the mid to upper 80s or even the lower 90s come early next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you. It is